Hello my perfume lovers, addicts, fanáticas de perfume como yo. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here, clicking on my video. Hope everyone's doing great. So today I'm going to talk about my top 10 niche spring fragrances, and most of these are under $180. And remember, most of these are full-size bottles, so 3.4 ounces, and you know, that's really what designer fragrances are going for right now. So, you know, I think it's totally worth it if you can, you know, you splurge once in a while, you know, you work hard, you earned it, you know, you can get yourself a nice niche fragrance. I love my dupes. I talk a lot about dupes. I believe in them and, you know, I love them, but I do love niche fragrances also. So, you know, I'm just going to have the best of both worlds. Okay. So I have here 10. So I'm just going to speak briefly about them like I always do. So before I get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, or at least consider it, okay? Now, the first one is my spring obsession has been Amouage, the Secret Garden collection. This is Love Tuberose. This is my favorite. Well, let me not ruin it, because I am actually going to do a Secret Garden video, you know, ranking them from the ones that I like the most so therefore, I think now Love Delight would make it 5, but we'll see if I get Love Delight or not. Okay. So anyways, back to this one, Love Tuberose. This is a beautiful creamy tuberose and it has whipped cream. So it's just so beautiful. I wore this and it's just made me feel so beautiful, so beautiful. And this is just so perfect for spring. I've always said that this would be such a great wedding fragrance, because it just smells so beautiful, creamy and inviting, and it's not too loud that would, you know, be too sharp or, you know, bother anyone. So it's just, oh, there you go. It's just beautiful. I just love it. I just love it. This is, and oh, pricing. So you can get this, you know, you gotta search, you gotta know where to look. You know, if you've been in the game for a while, you know, but if not, you know, just ask me and I'll let you know the websites that you should go to, you know, the regulars, Joma Shop, Fragrance Net, Fragrance Buy, all of that. So you can find this under $180. You just gotta look, okay? The second one that I'm going to mention is another one from the Secret Garden collection, is Blossom Love. I'm going to put a picture here because my bottle has not arrived. If you've been watching me, you know the story on that. I'm pretty annoyed because I got the new packaging for Love Blossom, which is, I'll show you a picture right here. It is very pretty. It's matte. It's like a blush color and all of this, but that is not what I wanted. I wanted the original beautiful bubblegum pink, shiny one. Okay, the original packaging. So anyways, speaking of the fragrance, so this is, it's a very powdery rose fragrance. It has amaretto, and it has, you know, it's just like this beautiful nutty powdery rose fragrance, and it is, I just love it. I just love it. So yeah, that one will, when I get it, you'll see it. The next one that I have is Nolita from Bond Number 9. I love the bottle. I know these bottles are a little crazy with the star thing, but this is a very easy to wear. It's not my usual thing, but this is just something that you don't have to think about, grab and go. And it's just, this is, and I will say, because this is what I believe, is that this smells like Victoria's Secret Bombshell, but obviously elevated. You know, this is a niche fragrance, much better longevity. This has pretty good longevity, and it's just a musky floral, a musky, easy floral. And yeah, it just fits. Not anything crazy. It's just really nice. It's just really nice. Okay, that is that. And the next one is the Sisters. And I know that this is over $180, but if you look hard enough and wait for sales, you can find Delina. Where's Delina? Delina and Delina Exclusive. Delina Exclusive, she's completely empty, but you know, I have a good dupe La Nuit Imperial Arm Off, really good dupe. That will keep me happy while, you know, I keep her bottle. I'm keeping the bottle, you know, because I have a sentimental connection with Delina exclusive. It brings me really great memories from when I was moving to my home. Finally, we got a house. So, and you know, I was just wearing her so much because I had packed like all of my fragrances and I had left 5 and she was one of those. And yeah, so, and Delina, so for the ones who don't know about these beautiful fragrances, these are rose fragrances, rose-based fragrances, and the Delina exclusive is a little bit more creamy. It has a little bit of incense, a little bit of oud. You don't really get that, but it's just a little bit deeper and more, because Delina is a little bit, it has this lychee and this rhubarb, so it has a tart note that some people might bother them. So, you know, you just gotta know which one you like. I love them both, so that's why I'm putting them both here. The next one that I'm going to talk about is Guilty Crush. Now, look at this egg. These egg bottles, I just love them. I just love them. And this just is such a beautiful spring feminine vibe. You see the flowers, all this beautiful artwork. They do it hand painted. Now, what's in this? This has a makeup note, a lipstick note. It is very, very, very powdery. You have to be into powdery fragrances. And it has a cherry note. So it has this cherry note with this makeup vibe, and it's just very super powdery, super feminine. It is really nice, and I really like it. I got this from Lulu. She was decluttering it, and I was like, me over here, okay? All right, so that is that. And I have to put in my other beautiful egg, just the red. I mean, when I see the red hit the camera, it just kills me. I just love it. It's so beautiful. Now you would think like, wow, that red egg, that doesn't really go with the spring vibe. But this is not really loud. It's not a banger. It's not a big projecting thing. This is, it has tuberose, but it also has a lot of vanilla. It's a little bit powdery and has ginger. Such a beautiful fragrance. And I have to spray it because I can't smell it that good from the nozzle. So I'm going to spray it. Oh, it just works for spring for me. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Ruby red, in case I didn't say the name, okay? The next one that I'm going to mention here is Kind Intentions by Navatus. And this one, I know that if you've smelled this or heard of this, this has an aquatic vibe to it, but it's also creamy and it has this like aromatic thing going on. It just has a lot going on, but this is such a beautiful fragrance, and I feel like you can wear it from spring all the way to summer. It just works. What they say is this smells like you're eating cotton candy at the beach, something like that. So it just has the most beautiful, creamy, aquatic vibe that you ever smell, but they made it into a perfume. Oh, it's just so good, and it has good lasting power. And my nose, it got in my nose, Okay, so that one. The next one that I have is Lucky Candy by Montal. Like, the pink also kills me. Like, I am really into bottles this year. Usually I don't, I've always loved a nice bottle, but I'm getting pretty obsessed. If you know, if you've been watching me, you know that I've got obsessed with, I did my nails to match Love Mimosa and, and all of that. So, okay. So Lucky Candy has nothing to do with candy. This is like a floral, airy gourmand. So this has honey, and I think it has cacao, but it has like tropical flowers in it. I think it has frangipani, and it's just something that you can wear in the spring, and the color just goes. Oh yeah, it has like this, I don't know, I get a nuttiness also from this. I don't know, but this is really nice. This is really nice. And the next one, I am going to put up a picture here because I don't have it. It's on the way, which is Dama Bianca by Xerjoff. That is like a beautiful powdery. It has a little bit of a fruitiness from the kumquat. It has violet. So it's like a powdery, such a feminine vanilla fragrance with, with the florals. And So I don't have it here yet, but I had to film because, you know, I got to give you guys a video, because if not, what am I doing? I'm doing it all wrong. So I have here the dupe that is from Al Haramain Junoon Noir. So very good dupe, and I will be selling this as soon as I get the original. I'll be selling this on my Mercari, not because it's not a good dupe, but because for space purposes, which I need more space. Okay, that. And the last one that I have is, speaking of Xerjoff, Quattro Pizzi by Xerjoff. This is a beautiful green tuberose with a little bit of coconut in there. It has tobacco. I don't get the tobacco, but this is really, really beautiful. And it's down to here right now. This is a 1 ounce, but I already know that I'm gonna need that big bottle. But this is such a beautiful fragrance, and it'll stay with you all day, you know, if you spray right. Okay, so those are my top picks, my top 10 for now. You know, it's such a hard thing to do, especially when we're talking about prices, because, you know, I usually get really good prices for the niche fragrances that I have, but you know, you really gotta bargain hunt. You gotta, you know, make offers and that type of thing. So anyways, well, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know, what are your favorite, you know, spring niche fragrances. And yeah, so don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell too. Please turn on that notification bell, because people just miss my videos and I just might want to go live too. So make sure you have the bell on. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.